for what to do. You want to do what? To who? You must be out of your damn mind. Yeah, man. Yeah, out here. It's really, I understand how forest fire occur in the middle of the winter, but yeah, it's kind of smoky out here. They said smoky, smoky, smoky coming. It ain't really about nothing, man. These niggas just, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. The gimmicks is ridiculous, but they only expose themselves. Tell me, man, how can you stop, man? The sun from shining. What makes the world go round? How can you make this broken? Yo, I'm not giving niggas no more excuses, B. Feel me? I'm not making you easier for you to hate me no more. I'm making it harder for them niggas to hate me. Cause I'm showering niggas with love. You feel me? Once niggas start hating me, nigga, I'm gonna shower you with love that it paints you every time you hate on me. You gotta make an outrageous excuse to the reason why you did what you did. You feel me? The truth will always reveal itself. Hold on. Yeah, we making it hard for them. We making it real hard for them to hate me now. Like, you feel me? You gotta make it hard on them. Nah, now with no violence. None of that stuff. You just gotta make it difficult for anybody to have any form of excuse to hate you. Yeah, I'm making it hard for them, man. Even at mine, I had to demonize myself just so they can feel better about themselves, and they still don't feel good. I gave them number one, and they still not having fun. Word up. That's misery right there. I told y'all niggas, man, that's your fault why you mad at me. But nobody wants to believe me. Feel me? You go in there, you bless people, and they still mad. They be mad at you when you come in, they be like, fuck, man. They really want to tell you to leave. The niggas be mad, man. As you can see, man, when I do it like this, I look like a fat nigga. But they be mad, man. Niggas be hating on me. Help me mend my life, my brokenness. And I just want. So yeah, man. Just got my stuff. You feel me? I had to speak on it. Don't be mad at me when I speak on these topics and matters. Because in all actuality, these people would rather have you be quiet and live in fear. But we don't operate on fear. You feel me? Fear is not an option. It's already spooky out here. It's spooky, but it ain't human. It's spiritual. You feel me? People are glorifying. They out here glorifying the idea of being a man when he's sleeping. Or they try to, they use this substance and drugs and alcohol. They basically hide it in your food and everything else like that. So they can have a chance at having an easy target. You feel me? We seen what happened when an individual, we're not gonna mention his name, when this individual, quote unquote, had an easy target, but when that target rose up to him, it was a different story. You feel me? And that's the same thing on the other side of the coin. They want the same thing too. They want an easy target, so they gonna cheat. Even though I am outnumbered and everything else like that, they still gotta cheat. And it's kind of sad and unfortunate to say. And it make it seem like they mad at you. No, you mad at yourself. Because in actuality, you don't really want to do what you're doing. But at the same time, it's like it's going to free you from your own fears. You feel me? Because they've been oppressed for so long. People have been stepping on them for so long. So this is like an opportunity for them, like in some weird way in their mind. Because it's kind of diving into that mind, Lord. There's a lot. Like God got to do that, because unless God appoint me to do this thing, I'm going to do it. But I'm trying, Lord. Like I'm trying to untie the ropes. There's so many things going on in there. I'm unveiling and revealing and uncovering and recovering so many crappiness. It's crazy. I'm like, yo, how is it possible? Word up. But they're really mad at you, man. They mad at me. It's as if they mad at me for allowing them to do that thing to them. I'm like, yo, you doing it on your own strength. Stop using me as an excuse for the things that you already doing. You feel me? And it's kind of funny, like you have to watch them and see the kind of confidence and happiness that they get when they do something bad. And it's like, yo, you couldn't have that previously. Come on, man. Somebody asked them for me. Why you didn't have that confidence? You couldn't possess that confidence already without you having to do something heinous. You feel me? I know I say that, but I gotta say it again, baby. You feel me? You did not have that confidence previously until you did what you had to do. So which means that you had to put somebody down for you to possess that confidence that you have. So it's only temporarily until you do it again and again, and eventually you're gonna run your course. That's not the way to go, bro. You gotta find confidence within yourself. You gotta, like, you feel me? You gotta do it for you, man. You feel me? These people want to stop me. They telling me, leave. They telling me you don't belong. I'm like, that's the same thing they told you niggas. You feel me? Like, that's the same thing they told you niggas. Like, that's what they told y'all. Go back to where you came from. Now you doing it to somebody else. That's why I don't get mad at y'all, because I know that it is not your fault. You only repeating what has been done to you. And I will not be you by repeating what has been done to me. It stops with me. It ends with me. Yes. I'm man enough to stand on it and be like, yo, this stops with me. And that comes to the question. When I ask, what is a man? I realize the answer came to me that what is a man? A man is a transition. It's like you have to be from a male and transit to a man. But once you become a man, it's an activation of your genetic code. It activates a code that says protect and provide. So it's an instinct. We are animals. So that instinct get evaluated. You feel me? It gets brought up. It get uplifted. And that's when you become a man. It's when that gene, that instinct, you feel me? Saying animal has certain instincts. Yeah. When you become a man, that gene get activated. It activates protect and provide, and the leadership and everything else that comes with it. All these things get activated gradually. There's levels and steps to it. But that's what happens. It's not about what you possess and how many people you can control and everything else like that. People become men way before that. You feel me? And these are the things that they manifest along the way according to their calling or whatever purpose they have in life. But when you become a man, it's an instant that it get activated. It's the activation of protect and provide and lead. And wanted to have more children and everything else that comes in between, or whatever, whatever your preference is. So now we know what a man is. You feel me? Some people grow older than me and still don't get their shit activated. You feel me? And they can be doing good in life and what life consider it to be a man, and they can they can possess that kind of image of what society said what a man is, and they can never be a man because that gen has never been activated. But back to these fuck niggas, I have to get on their necks for this one. Feel me? I have to. Sorry, man. Should I? Yes, you should. So these people are not what they said they are. They always have to look at them. 24 hours a day, they kind of trying to come at me. Then when I defend myself, they get mad. Then they have to take away from me. Man. That sounds like what? Frustration. Like, what the fuck? Nigga, you sound like you mad. Like, like you sound like mooing. Like, that's exactly what it is. Some of these people, she look good. Yeah, but set up though. Set up time. Anyway, yeah, so they don't, like, let's be for real, man. Even when you show them love, they get mad at you. Like, what are you mad at? They mad at the fact that they past traumas. It's like they feel like they have to return, they have to protect something that now they've been waiting for so long to have. So it's a past trauma that's going on. It has nothing to do with me. If you hate me like I told you, that's your fault. So they going hard. And even when you show them love, they mad at the fact that you show them love because it takes away from the thing that they wanted to do in the first place. So between that time period, this is what happened when you do not, this is the reason why you do not hold grudges against people. Because you get to develop fake smiles and fake welcome and everything else like that. But deep down inside, your true self always comes as the final decision. You understand? So these people developed certain characteristics within them because they could not show who they truly was. So these characteristics that they developed with the fake smiles and the fake laughs and everything that was fake personas, these things tend to come up. You feel me? It comes up to the surface. Now, when somebody like me come around, I'm like, nah, nigga, I seen this movie before, bugging, nigga. Like, who the fuck you think you talking to? Like, I'm that nigga. Like, I dealt with this already. You feel me? So they fight in the past. Then it's not even, some of them, it's not even they past. It's like their parents past. But it's like I said before, just because I raised a kid in the United States and I was from Africa, what's the difference between me and my kid? That kid is still African. He just happened to be born somewhere else. You feel me? So if somebody went through a past trauma and they have that kid, they only passing it down onto them. They're learning from their parents, so their parents is going to pass that kind of trauma down onto their kids, and their kids will have to overcome that trauma because their parents wasn't man enough or woman enough to overcome that trauma. You feel me? And that's just the truth of it. There's no difference between the grandparents and the children itself because they're learning the same thing. If you take a look at new science, the epigenetics and everything else like that, and you take a look at Dr. Bruce Lipton, he tells you the reason why Angelina Jolie had a history of cancer in her family. It wasn't because of gene, no, it was because of culture, behavior, and the things that they taught each other passed down the line. They kept on eating the same food, and that's the reason why they had the cancer being passed on down to the line. And eventually they lied to them and told them it was a gene, and that's why she has it, and she accepted it. No, it's not because of that. The reason why is because it was a tradition of them eating those kind of food, the sugary and everything else like that, and that's what happened. That's the reason why and that's the same thing with people like that too. Like, it's like sometimes you can have a past trauma from somebody that did you wrong, and that person can have the same pigmentation as me, and that trauma can be passed down on the line, and you can walk in that person's presence and that person will hate you. But since the environment has made it that kind of behavior is wrong, they develop this fake smiles and fake attitude, and they pass it down on. And these people, you feel me? But their hate always come up to the surface. It always does. So I see that all the time. So even when I come around, I shower them with love and everything else like that, they hate me more. Because they still want to hold on to that reason. Like, no, I need you to hate me so my behavior can be um, reasonable. It can make sense. Because it does not make sense anymore if I'm showing you love. Basically, I'm breaking your theory of what you think of me. You feel me? If I'm doing what I'm supposed to do and I'm showing you love and I'm doing the things that you said I do not do, guess what? You have to find a way, especially if you want to continue your behavior, because it is who you are. You have been embedded in it so much that it has become part of your genetic makeup. So now you cannot escape it no more. You feel me? So they had to find a reason to make you be the person that they think of you as, not what you are as. You understand? So they do everything in their power. So that's why I said, yo, when somebody hates you, make sure you shower them with love, man. Shame them. Like, hug them. Be like, yeah, I love you, yo. Fuck's wrong with you, man? Like, yo, it's all love, man. What's wrong with you? Like, you feel me? Nah, they'll have no other reason but to confront themselves. You have no you have to confront yourself now. Like, because the person that you said is doing what they said they're doing, now that person have been shown consistently that they're not that person. Now, what do? Most people, instead of confronting themselves and knowing that that shit was a lie, they already know. Internally, they know because they seen glimpse of it, but they be in denial and they actually create a scenario where you can fall into the trap so you can be the person that they think of you. We knew who they, we knew who they, we knew who they, we, I, damn, how that should go. We knew who we knew who we thought they were. We knew there's something like that. So they want to stick to that old script and they don't want you, they, they see change for you as it being impossible. So they consistently nag you. They consistently make it impossible for you to ever show them love. You're like, nope, don't like me. Please don't like me. Like that. And that's how they go by it. They consistently, faithfully. They do that shit religiously. I know I always come with the morning brief hard. I know we want to be, good. But sometimes the truth is more important, man. It's better to tell the truth than to pamper. That's what the Bible said. It's better to make people feel uncomfortable by telling the truth than you trying to pamper people and nurture them down. That's what the Bible said, man. Not in those words, but exactly what that means. Feel me? It's a true story. So they would do everything in their power. And I constantly show them love. Like I haven't even stopped showing them love since I was born. I was made to show them love. Like, yo, you got whatever it was. It might have been thousands of years old. It might have repeated itself numerous times. It might have been 5 million years old. Who knows? It's a continuation of something that has been occurring. Everything that's not happened by chance. Everything that's already happened, but it just happened in different energy and different level. You feel me? So they try to do all these things, secretly competing with you. It's not true. You just gotta let it go. Let it go, man. I done show you niggas too much love. Like, what are you mad about? What are you mad about? Talk to me. When I said talk to me, oh, he's desperately looking for something. No. When I said talk to me, I want you to really share your feelings. I ain't desperately looking for you to talk to me. I could care less if you want to talk to me or not. I really want to take care of the problem that's at hand. So what's up? Talk to me, nigga. Fuck you talking about. They always making excuses. They so smart with the excuses, man, but you gotta be smart, man. You gotta outsmart them. Cause remind you, man, they've been dealing with this for a long time. See the plane, man. You see their face. Anyway, this is past trauma that they've been going through, and they fighting for that shit. They fighting with every being in their body. And I'm like Christ in itself. Where Christ had to be sacrificed in some form of capacity just to show them I died for your sins and you still don't love yourself. And death not as in death as in you being buried, but death as in a new beginning. Now I let that old one go. Now I'm bringing you a new phase, and I'm showing you love consistently, and yet you don't even understand it. Shit crazy. You know what I mean? And I gotta keep telling these niggas the truth, because I would not stop telling these. I would not compromise my views just for your tickling purpose. No, I would not do it. I'm sorry. Because you haven't stopped what you're doing. So you haven't convinced me to stop what I'm doing. So I gotta keep telling the truth. I get security's out. So they're trying to indicate some kind of thing. Bring them on. Bring them on. I'm so ready. I see security every day. That means you're not doing your job. No. Word up. I don't want my shit today. Word. If I want my shit today, they probably influenced me with some kind of thing. So, but these words are still mine. You feel me? They're still my words. But it's like, what? We are, it's obvious we know some of these things that happened was wrong, truly wrong. It wasn't right for it to happen the way it happened. You feel me? It's a fact. Like, you feel me? We could have been better people. But what do you expect? The people that was doing it to you was also traumatized. So the only thing that they could have done was pass that kind of behavior and attitude to you. And yet you blame them from doing what they did to you, but you don't blame yourself for doing what you see how the cycle go. Now let me bring it back, because I be seeing the thoughts of my mom, but the words don't match in time. Because when I was rewatching my video, I realized that I don't even complete the thoughts of what I was actually saying. So I'm gonna bring it back. The people that was doing, the trauma that you're showing is your frustration of what had happened to your parents, yourself, or anybody else, because it was passed down on to you sometime. You don't even know what you mad about half of the time. So the trauma that you're showing, right, were from people who was also traumatized, and they only hurt people can only hurt people. So you have a cycle of people who were hurt that's hurting other people. Now it's up to you. What do? Do you continue hurting other people knowing that these people was also hurt, or does it stop with you and be a grown-up and be like, look, this stops with me? It doesn't have to be us against them. No, it's me against me. It's me confronting what has been done to me, and it stops with me. It ends with me. Fuck is you talking about? Like, you feel me? I know you was hurt. That's why you doing the things you do. I know you traumatized by the things that you went through. I know that for a fact, because anybody in their right mind does not treat another person like that. Everybody know that. A righteous, intelligent person knows that. You feel me? So, me knowing that, and me being intelligent enough to see that, I know my shit's about to go off soon because the space is running low. They always try to fuck it up when I'm on the road. But me being intelligent enough to see that, I have to act upon it. That's a true form of intelligence. I cannot be ignorant to the cause of it. You feel me? I cannot be ignorant knowing what is right and not doing what is right because I'm caught up in my feelings. You feel me? Because I'm trying to use this person as a leverage to overcome the idea of how society sees me. There's a numerous time I could have did that. I could have did that the last time when I was fighting the other guy. It was a perfect opportunity for me to beat that guy senselessly, and so that people can fear me and I can free myself. But I said, no, I'm bigger than that. You feel me? That's me giving power to my problems. No, I'm bigger than that, nigga. Like, I see opportunities where I can use those. Like, I see it all the time. People who are going through similar things to me will see an opportunity, use that opportunity so they can get away from the problem that has been, nigga, your problem is a blessing. You feel me? They get away from the problem that has been presented to them in life. No, these are blessings. These are the things that you have to overcome. This is going to put you in the next stage for your own life. You don't need no recognition from anybody else. You feel me? Any obstacle that you go through is a blessing. And some blessings for me, it could be a bad blessing for you. You feel me? So it could be the same blessing, but it could be good and bad for somebody else. You see, rain in California is a beautiful thing, but rain in New York City is like sometimes it's a little too much. Rain right now, I'd be like, yes, yay. It's not bad. I like it. But rain right now in New York City is too damn cold for rain. It's torturing. You understand? So it's a blessing, but it's a blessing for one. It's not a blessing for the other person. You understand? So you have to know what's the obstacles that you're facing right now. You have to know what is it for you? What is it? Like, you don't try to escape from it by downing somebody else or by stepping over somebody else so you can escape from that. No, you don't do that. Like, you gotta face it. Feel me? And that's what I'm doing. Like, I have not run from my shit. I'm always consistently facing it. I'm always consistently telling them the truth. I never